Hi, I'm Gassan, and today I want to talk to you about a special word. The special word today is homework. Now, what is special about the word homework is that lots and lots of my students, especially advanced students, make mistakes using this word. So let me start by telling you. By the way, what's homework first? Homework is schoolwork that your teacher gives you to do at home. The tasks that the teacher gives you to do at home. This is basically what it means. So what is wrong about homework? Homework is uncountable. What is special about it actually? It's uncountable. And most of my students do not do that. So that means you can't say a homework because A, as you know, means one. And you can't say homeworks because you can't add an S to a word which is uncountable. Okay, so this is the first mistake that my students make. Let me give you an example. The teacher gave me some homework to do this week. Notice that after some, I did not say homeworks because it's uncountable. And I can't say A or S. If you feel that you are forced to think of homework being countable, then there is a way out of that. You can simply say one homework assignment. One homework assignment. Okay, ASSIGNMENT. Okay, so you can say two homework assignments. That way, assignments becomes kind of countable. But usually, as I'm telling you, homework, try not to think of it being countable, but think of it just like water or sugar. These words are not countable. Okay, so and notice that I used gave, the teacher gave me. Also, another note is that my homework takes a singular verb, so I say my homework is done. It's not my homework are done. So you say is. So for that, for homework, we usually use a singular verb. That's another note. Let me move to this example. The school set some homework to be done in the summer. Well, what I wanted to point out for you, is that instead of using gave, I used set. So gave or set. I think this is the British way. Okay, using set instead of gave also. So the school set instead of gave some homework to be done in the summer. Okay, another example. Now, the second mistake that most advanced students make is that they use words like write homework or make homework. Actually, you're not supposed to use these. I don't want you to say, I want you to write your homework or I want you to make your homework. But you should say, I want you to do your homework. So use do not yet use write or use make. Say, do your homework. So another time, let me read it another time. I want you to do your homework right now. I'm telling my student, for example. I want you to do your homework right now. So use do with homework. Well, another note. Before you start a business, you have to do some work first. Somebody wants to open a shop, and it's like he wants to run a business. So what I'm telling him is to get prepared with information. You have to know lots of things about how to start this work, how to open this small shop, for example. You have to know how much money you need and what documents you need to open that shop. So you need to gather information, get prepared with information. So this is what it means here. So for a business, before you start a business, you have to do some homework first. Do some homework means, look for some information, gather some information, get ready for that before you start. That's another way of using do homework. And the last note is that in American, especially in American English, we have something called homework. You have some people who are paid for working at home, sometimes secretly or just being at home, no taxes, no nothing. So those people who do work at home for money are called homeworkers. That's why we have the word homeworker. Okay, homeworker. those, it refers to people who do work at home also. That's acceptable in American English. Okay, so these were the general words actually. And one last note is that, of course, British people tend not to pronounce the R here. So they say homework, homework, and the stress is on the first part, homework. Okay, but Americans tend to say, to read this word as homework, homework. Okay, so remember, homework is uncountable. And remember that the verb that you need to use with homework is do. You shouldn't be using write or make. And thanks for watching.